What's going on, guys? Hey, I had an excellent question posed by a viewer, and I thought, why not answer it right here? I guess this was motivated by an email we put out called Good Questions. And we do it mainly for my newsletter, so if you're not part of our newsletter, we'd love to have you. Go to ripplecentral.com, find the subscribe on the homepage, and just put your little name and your email in there, and there you go. Confirm, though, that once you do it, you got to get the email that says, hey, can we email you? We promise we won't sell your information. We won't spam you, all that good stuff. This question actually was so good because it made me think all weekend, which is always really good. And I didn't really want to save it till next month, just to be honest. I figured I would just do this video because, hey, it might be of interest to many of you. And the question was, where do I find my drive and motivation? How do I get up every day to do what I do? Many of you know that I'm a multifaceted entrepreneur. I do a number of things. I have interests in several different ventures, working on a new one. Shocker. In my free time. Where does that drive, momentum, motivation come from? Where do I get my momentum? It comes from my youth. Odds were stacked against me in a wide variety of reasons. Poor family environment, bad health as a kid, constantly challenged with bullying. And if I wasn't getting bullied at home, I was getting bullied at school. And if I wasn't getting bullied at school, I was getting bullied in the neighborhood. And I really retreated into myself. Lonely, isolated. There were some dark times, my friends, dark times. And then one day I found my motivation to want to show up in the world. And I was stimulated by a really special supportive relationship by a teacher I had in high school, Jay Stevenson. I've done videos on him before, but he introduced me to the world of business. He introduced me to the fact that I could be anything I wanted to be by becoming an entrepreneur. And I have, as I look back on my career, and part of the reason it took me a while to actually think about this question was it really was something I needed to contemplate on. I really needed to do a little reversal of my life and all the pivot points and all the ripples that have actually occurred. And what really gets me up in the morning is the commitment to show that one kid way back when, that young person who didn't think he was going to go anywhere, thought he was a loser, was a mistake child. That's a whole different video I could make. That he did belong, that he had something to offer, that there was an opportunity to have a contribution to this world right here, right now. And so that's a long answer to that question, but the short answer is because I knew nobody else was going to do it for me. I had to do it myself, and I continued to have that fire in my belly to this moment that is important and critical for me to do what only I can do, to use a phrase that my good friend Julie Sands often shares. It's my ideas. I'm the only one that could execute them. It's my business. I'm the only one that can make the decisions for it. It's my idea to write a book and to put it out there into the world and then to promote it. It's my ideas that you see before you in these videos. I am not, as much as I would love to be, I'm not as engaging as some of the people that you see on YouTube. I'm not Casey Neistat. I'm not Peter McKinnon. I'm not Dan Mace. Any of those folks, I love them. I'm fans of every one of them. But there's only one Steve Harper, and I may not be super successful. I'm not a billionaire, not a millionaire. I just show up every day and work my ass off because I owe it to myself. And I recognize that every single day that I get the opportunity to do this, I am proving everybody who didn't believe in me, who thought I was an idiot, who thought I was a dum-dum. Yeah, does anybody use that word anymore? Dum-dum. That didn't think I was, nearly smart enough or capable. And we're talking so many. The list is long, my friend. To use Deion Sanders' analogy, I'm keeping receipts. I remember every single one of you. And I just show up every day just to prove you wrong and to prove me right. That once I started that fire, I just couldn't stop. And so where do I get my drive and motivation is to just keep breaking barriers in my own life, defying the odds, and continuing to surprise and amaze so many people out there? It was a great question. I loved it. It was so much fun to answer, and I thank my particular viewer for submitting it, and hopefully you'll appreciate the fact that we just didn't wait till next month to answer this question. We just had to dive on in and get it there. Guys, go out there and make a difference in the world, make a difference in someone's life. You are making a difference in my life, let me tell you. And go create some positive ripples for yourself. Until next time, ripple on.